Now, where was I? I was just at the map. That's correct. Oh, that's right. I was going to talk to these two morons.
Gone shepherds us all, traveler.
Useless.
Seek out his temple along the sea.
Madiko, where is that spoiled brat?
A woman in fine clothes clutches a ledger in both hands. She searches the faces of passersby, settling on yours with an uncertain frown. What seems to be the problem?
Laro is past due for a company meeting. Mother wants me to drag the elusive louse back by his ear.
She tucked the book under her arm.
You'd think this district was a maze, the way he manages to hide.
She glances over your shoulder and sighs, then looks back at you with a sudden recognition.
Ugh, a face from the motherland is a welcome sight. If you desire to get in the graces of the Valiant Trading Company, we can help each other.
What sort of clout do you have with the trading company?
Mother's bank commands the wealth of the Deadfire campaign.
Nira absently pats the cover of her ledger.
Could I persuade you to watch out for Laro? I'd pay generously for your trouble.
Study her hands. Nira has been digging her nails into her ledger, leaving crescent moon-shaped impressions in the binding. She notices your interest and holds the book protectively close.
I'm concerned because Laro tends to feud with Orso, one of the local Valero rats.
Well, you aren't exactly tearing the district apart looking for him.
Because, see, I only manage the family business.
She takes up her ledger with both hands, holding it like a shield.
Better to ask why Laro isn't sprinting back to look after his birthright.
I take it your mother is someone important.
It's Ali Bardato. The Valiant Trading Company leans on her to finance their mission. If only more of her offspring were as accomplished.
Nira raises a free hand and squeezes the bridge of her nose. As long as the Valiant Trading Company recognizes my usefulness, we can make it a deal.
Fuck. Consider it done.
She flips open the ledger and hastily scribbles in a column, licking the nib of her quill.
There.
She snaps the book shut. Valiant Company, moderate positive. Yay!
Laro and his miscreant friends carouse at the tavern, the falls above the Adra Mill, and the southwestern bridge. If you see him, tell Laro to get his good-for-nothing ass back home.
Okay, so 3 places I gotta check. There, the mill, apparently. Talk to Luca. Oh, that's right. In a bounty, okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. You can't mark quests. Annoyingly. Alright, let's just run in this quest. Apparently I didn't do so last time I left this place. Maybe her brother is also in here, so it will be 2 for 1. There's Luca.
My one solace from the tedious bureaucracy.
No, not Luca. Was not the person I was looking for? Okay.
Have you got any leads on that mad old goat yet?
Here's the journal. Khan flips through the Oswald journal, then stops and looks at you, eyes wide. Someone has hastily scrawled a broken crown symbol of Vodka across the last page. Khan mutters, To herself, she traces the symbol with her finger and frowns.
Oh, Oswald, you really stepped in it now, haven't you? Getting mixed up with Woodikins? You damned old fool.
She shakes her head sadly and closes the journal with a snap.
Where could they have taken him?
She chews her lower lip with uneven teeth and mutters to herself. What is this one? Okay. You must have set sail through the half the Deadfire to get to Nekataka. Anything catches your eye?
Not really. To be honest, I spent most of the trip out from Defiance Bay, bent over the bulwark, giving Andra a taste of my innards. I hate boats.
You and me both. Khan laughs a little, and mostly to herself. She seems to only half hear you, her thoughts of wandering elsewhere.
Damn, if only I could find that captain who gave us passage to the Deadfire. Bet he'd know. Wait a tick.
She blinks, remembering.
When our ship neared Nekataka, the bosun told me about a weird temple on an island in the Karatapu Channel, southwest of the city. She wouldn't tell me what it was for, though. Got real spooked when I asked.
Weird temple. Sign me up.
Go take a look then and let me know what you find.
She marks the location in a map with a flourish.
With any luck, you'll catch the old goat there in one piece, and we'll both leave here with some weight in our purse.
Great. Oh, right, I already did that. Oh, it's Laro. In Queen's Birth, carouse at the tavern, the southwestern bridge, and behind the district's waterfall. Well, I'm still gonna go check out the whole place just to make sure he isn't here. Oh, it's so good that I don't have to wait for my party. I still really want to edit my character so that I don't need a party with me. Ymir. Which one do I have? Rabunya's Boon. Oh, that's right, it's hers. Dexterity and Might. And I already got him as companion. See, the only thing about not having companions with you is that I don't get to hear their dialogue lines whenever something comes up, which is very sad. But having companions just sucks. I hate them. So, I guess this is a trade-off. Maybe the second playthrough I'll have companions. Okay, so southwestern bridge, right? What? Southwestern bridge. So it has to be this one. That's Adina. It's the sewers. Okay, it's not where the imps attacked me. Laro. Nope, not around here. So behind the waterfall. So it's around here then? Why does it always jump back up here? Behind the district's waterfall. So somewhere back here then? Okay, let's see. Where's my character going? Already been there. I'll come back to the estate later.
Have you heard about the commotion at the palace?
Of course. Something about luminous Adra.
Something's
A
coming.
giant made of luminous Adra.
Oh boy. Against the backdrop of jeering youth, a young woman raises her arms with an air of practiced drama. Before her, two men stand across from each other, mirroring scowls.
You both attest that you have made all possible efforts to come to a peaceful...
The woman trails off as you approach, and you find yourself sudden target of the crowd's attention.
I did not send for anyone to preside over our contest.
No? You didn't hire a bodyguard, coward. We have business. What do you want?
Okay. I'm here to fetch Laro. Nira's looking for him. A few chuckles arise from the bystanders, and Laro play flushed with embarrassment.
The family keeps you on a tight leash, Laro. Will getting impaled on a Valera blade prove something to them?
What's your words, Oaf? You want the Juana to know we're dueling?
Okay.
My bad so to the tribals. We should be free to settle matters on valiant terms.
Orso glances in your direction with an annoyance. Laro, what say you?
We are civil enough to kill each other without making an incident out of it.
I suppose you have a good reason for this duel.
This street thug called my family a warren of corrupt inbreds. But is there a dung heap in all the world that does not have a little Valera cousin scratching through it?
Lara opens his arm wide and smile to the milling crowd.
That wolf he calls mother would have us live out our days polishing Bardato silver.
Ordo spits on the ground between them. I don't want to have negative reputation with them. That's kind of bad. What is this one? Bluff? Okay. The Huanars are gathering reinforcements to storm this position. They could be here any second.
Mela! Scatter!
Lara whistles to his attendants, and they break apart in this organized exodus from the scene.
What? Where
What?
are you going, you stuffed shirt? Hey, wait!
Orso and his comrades scramble to follow suit.
This isn't over, you coward! You can't hide behind your corrupt mother forever.
Orso leaves the arena in a hurry. What? How did I get negative? Ugh. Well, that's just stupid. The option didn't tell me I was going to get a negative. Oh, come on. Investigate the ongoing feud between Bardato and Valera's family. It may be worth looking into as these two houses are spitting at each other. Both families have estates in Queensbirth. Speaking with their respective heads would make the source of antagonism clearer. Great. A feud. Well, there's both of their estates right there. Bardato and Valera. We'll come back to their estates later. Ooh, there's a ship right up there. Ooh. Oh,
Care for a fish or two, stranger? Today's catch, ripped straight from the hands of the salty wench.
Okay. The fishmonger lets out an accomplished sigh. Let me see what you have.
You'll find no fresher. Have a look.
Just but a fish? Okay.
Welcome! Venturing out past the city. You'll want supplies, crab traps or the like for larger game, I warrant.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. Take...
Eh.
Leave it.
Dora must think I work for free.
I'll see it done.
Be with you in just a... Almost had it. Damn your eyes.
The sun-scarred dwarf gingerly picks a splinter on his thumb, muttering.
Hazard of the work, really.
He gives up a frustrated grunt, shaking his hand.
Came in on the sloop? I can hammer your ship together if you're apt to pay me for it.
Zamar bares his teeth and grinds them hard enough to sound over the noise of the dock. Having trouble with a client?
Aye. Captain Redora hasn't paid me for her commissioned firepower.
Zamar pulls at the end of his beard and winces.
While I'm up to my nose in debt, the wild mare gobbles up her coin. And now, pirates are holding my feet to the fire over some sham of a deal.
Zamar winces and tugs harder on his beard in a self-administered punishment.
If I don't get Redora's payment, I might as well start carving my swallow net.
If it gets me a discount on your labor, I could hunt down Redora.
You do that? A fair price goes without saying, Cully.
Zamar untangles his hands from his beard, linking thumb and forefinger in a wink.
It all comes down to blasted pans and pyres in the end, doesn't it?
Zamar spits towards the dock pillings and glances back at the work has been done. Okay.
Well, come take a look.
He steps aside to show you what it is. Okay. Oh, I can buy a new ship. Oh my god. Oh, so the higher the hit chance, the better for me. Because apparently, to hit a boat, you need to roll... A hit chance is any attack that rolls between 51 and 100. When an attack scores a hit, it does standard damage and has standard duration. So if the hit chance is 70, it needs to roll between 71 and 50. Okay. Okay. But this boat is really slow. Like, it takes 2 turns to turn to starboard and port, and it takes 3 turns to jibe. And why am I even looking at this? I don't even have close to enough money. There's a seasoned cannoneer down there. Let's go to Valeria's estate and see what they have to say. Wait, none of this is stealing? Well, except that.
Leave it to me.
You're looking
prettier than when you left or so.
Merla, cut it out.
I'll see it done.
You gonna make a habit of turning up?
Leave it to... I'll see it done. Leave it to me.
Am I supposed to play nanny? They listen to you, Martino. Enough. We have a guest.
Ah, a new face in the Valera halls.
Atello Valera's face is lined and weary, but his coat is tightly buttoned and his posture faultless. Valera, I'm pretty sure I caught a member of your family dueling with a Bardato. He nods solemnly.
You will forgive me if I'm distracted. Trouble and scandal plague my household. You kept Laro and Orso from the Beyond. We could use such a mediator.
Oh?
Martino has need of muscle and brains outside of the Valera house.
Atello frowns towards his son. I had some questions.
I will entertain your curiosity.
He gestures with an open palm. You mentioned something what does your family do for the Valerian Trading Company?
Valera ships escort goods and merchants from island to island across Deadfire. The Principe dogs show us their stern whenever they spot Valera colors on the horizon.
You're having some trouble with the family next door.
Ugh, the Bardato Bank shuts us out of investments and stifles our finances.
Oh, that's not good.
This is the richest prospect on Iora, but we cannot grow our family business. Ezali is a rich thug, and someday she will get what's coming to her.
I want to talk to you about the Bardatos.
If we must. What is it?
I think you guys should consider a truce.
Shoddery. Our disagreements are beyond the point of shaking hands. This is not your feud. If anything, I question her interest.
You're a businessman. You wouldn't know if my investment was false.
You have little to gain by peace between our families, but you speak as if you might.
Atello purses lips.
You want to help? Convince Ezali to negotiate. She ignores my invitations.
Okay.
Until then, leave me be.
Atello will turn away from you, intent on focusing elsewhere. Okay.
Adu, what brings you to the whole of the Valeras?
You mentioned something about a job.
Let me take point on this one, father.
Martino pats Atello on the back and turns to you with a more severe business-like expression.
Some Royal Deadfire crews have lately taken to pirate hunting. One such crew has been boasting of their victories near the Wild Mare, singing their Rauatai songs and making our clients anxious. Hunting Principe dogs is our business. With all these problems with the Bardatos, now is not the time for competition from the Brass Citadel. It would be better if they took their business elsewhere.
When Atello is looking, Martino draws his thumb across his throat. I'll do it, but I want Valiant Trading Company to know that I was helpful.
Was that not implied? Ecosi, consider it done. Come back when the Rauatite dogs have been dispatched, dismissed, or dismembered.
Martino makes a pistol firing gesture with his finger and winks.
A new face to the Valera halls, and aren't we all so excited to see you? Stepping in the path of a jewel is a good way to get yourself in trouble. Speaking of trouble, better to let things run their course in the future, Ak. Water under the bridge. You wish to speak?
What do you bring to the Valera household?
Is drama an acceptable answer? I make sure the wine cellar is stocked, and that sons and daughters alike know how to carry a blade.
Ado, what brings you to the hall of the Valera?
Okay, well. Can't do much there anymore.
I see something. Leave it. I'll deal with it. It's finished. I'll see it.
Alright, then let's go to the Badaptos then, see what they have to say.
Out for trouble or taking in the sights?
I'll see it done. Leave it to me. I'll see it done. Where there's a pick, done. Leave it to me.
Seriously?
I'll see it done. Leave it to me. I'll see it done. A blade in the dark. Leave it to me. It's finished. I'll see it. Leave it to me.
Okay, so when the loot is glowing red.
The newcomer. I thought you might visit.
1 second.
Laro has returned to the estate intact. Perfetto.
Nira loosens her grips on her ledger.
Too much Bardato blood has been spilled in the name of Vengiata.
I get the feeling there's still some unfinished business.
Ak, nothing has been solved, only delayed. Here, for your discretion.
She passes you a pouch of coin and adds a short mark on her ledger before snapping it shut.
You have not met Mother, have you?
Nira thumps her chin, leaving a spot of ink behind.
I'm certain she'll have work for someone invested in the family.
Okay. Wait, can I take that? No.
Lady Izali Bardato. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies.
She regards you with a cool expression, but stands with a fighter's poise.
You saw my son dueling with the Valera boy. At least he survives to learn from his mistakes. When Valera and Bardato cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain.
Izali sighs and her gaze turns away. Do you see your families ever making peace?
Perhaps in time. if Great Wodica judges us worthy of supporting the company. Word has spread fast about the little spectacle at the docks. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Katnua and House Bardato can help one another.
What is it you want?
Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues.
She taps her chins and regards you thoughtfully.
Zilly Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers. A meek-tempered boy. Fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs.
Put in good word with me with the Valiant Trading Company, and it's a deal.
I'll have it taken care of at once.
She dips a quill into... Dip a quills and make a mark in one of her documents.
There. May it open doors for you. Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent.
Oh, really? I noticed something unusual. Your attention is drawn to Sally's desk. Among the assorted ledger and documents sits a brass seal. It's dripping with a heated wax. The dripping have dried into an almond-shaped pattern which resembles the shape of an eye fringed with bird feathers. A nictitating membrane flicks across its surface in a barely perceptible wink.
Are you still with me?
Sally breaks your focus by waving her hand in front of your face. She glances between you and her desk, frowning. Sorry, I lost focus for a moment.
Well, I will endeavor to hold your interest next time.
Your family seems very well established here.
Ugh. My bank shoulders the costs of the Valiant Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire. It is said that no Valiant may wipe themselves unless a Bardato signature approves it first.
Why are your families feuding?
Because we do not belong in the same business. The Valeras are opportunists reaping the rewards of happenstance. They're little better than the pirates they're charged with slaying.
About this feud?
Betello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions.
I spoke to Achelo Verrera. He's ready to negotiate if you're willing to meet in his estate.
His brood threatens open bloodshed in the streets, and he thinks...
Sally stops herself, taking a breath.
Delusional little snake. Fine. But you can assure him that I won't be alone. Go on then. Let him know. Before I change my mind.
Nice. Let's go down to the vault. Maybe no one's down here and I can steal everything. The guard captain takes his time moving to the bar door. His armor creaks with every step. He appraises you with a lazy sweep of his eyes. His finger curled casually around the hilt of his blade.
Welcome to the Bardato Vault. You have an appointment, madam?
A vault? No need. Oh, sorry. I was just exploring.
Diveris? Just exploring the vault that holds the Bardato fortune? Per Complanca. Go upstairs before I have to sully my lady's tiles.
Okay. I wonder if I actually did kill them, what amount of money I would get in return. She does own a bank, so hopefully a lot. There's a lot to do in this district.
You gonna make a habit of turning up?
Adu, what brings you to the Hall of the Valeras?
Enzali agreed to meet and discuss terms of peace.
You really managed to convince that stubborn Pugra to show up. I'll make sure the estate is prepared to receive her, then.
Let's begin the negotiations, please.
I will send a messenger to fetch Azali. Whether she is still receptive to the idea of a truce is ultimately up to her.
I love me. Look at me. I'm just standing there and just like, if we could open by defining each other's grievances and demands. Before you can finish your sentence, Attel cuts you off with a hard wave of his hand.
You run your bank like a crime syndicate. Some of us struggle to tell the difference.
Atella points an accusing finger across the table.
We can take it up with the director anytime you feel like explaining why your children are intimidating my merchants.
Itzali opens her palm in every way composed. She glances over at you and her mouth turns downward.
I see our would-be mediator has arrived.
Well,
we're here. I hope this wasn't some elaborate, ill-advised jest.
I would not willingly welcome a Bardato beneath my roof for the sake of a jest.
Please, let's try not to sabotage this from the outset.
As long as the Valera remembers his place, we shouldn't have any problems.
My place is in the dueling ring. Care to let the gods decide, Lady Bardato?
Martino licks his leopard finger, the palm of his rapier.
Quiet, Martino. Watcher, now would be the time to lay out your reasoning.
Death to both houses. No. I've made allies of former enemies before. I think we can all put together with a stronger... I think we can all pull together into a stronger force.
Ak, raise the stir in the White March Mountains. The same could be done here.
A force? Watcher? To what end?
Huh. You know what? The only end there is money.
I see you've spent too much time in the Bardato's company.
Atello sighs and shakes his head. Atello, you let your children lash out at the Barbados. What is your goal?
My goal? To wring out a little respect from this feud before we go under. The company will bleed us dry. We give our lives, our loved ones' lives, and they don't lift a finger to help us. The Bardatos turn their backs. Why shouldn't I teach my children to walk with their heads high?
Enzali frowns, looking at him skeptically. I don't know if I pick one and the other will disappear. So I'm going to treat this as if, like, if I pick one and I don't get the other option. I'll ask her. Okay. Enzali, why shut the Valeria family out of trade?
One does not arm the competition. Besides, lesser people have made more of themselves without the aid of banks.
And Sally stopped herself, seeming for the moment to doubt her own conviction. It's not like you've given them a reason to prove their trustworthiness. For only Fumo only stares, frowning at the surface of the table. Otello glances at you, his brow furrowing.
I want the Principe out of the trade lanes.
What?
Half of this month's shipments are missing. I'll give you coin and crew for 5 ships to earn back my investment.
She opens her palm and awaits his response.
6 ships. With 6, I will drive the Principe from these waters like rats from a fire.
Otello straightens his spines and nods with confidence.
6 ships. I believe we just made a deal, Valera.
Then it's settled?
Otello sounds bewildered by his own words.
So it seems. For the time being.
Sally shrugs.
Time will tell if this arrangement is a favorable
You're
one.
positive!
My hosts, you'll excuse me if I return home.
She inclined her head, favoring you with a bemused look on her way out. Yes, major positive with affection. I'm gonna be friendly with all the factions. I'm gonna help this faction take down the Principe, the pirates, and I'm gonna help the pirates do whatever they want. So I'm gonna be just everyone's friend. If possible, that is. That's the only way I get to make the most money.
Never saw myself breaking bread with a Bardato.
I didn't get a major negative with the pirates there because I didn't mention them at all. So I didn't say anything that would indicate myself as part of their alliance.
With her in your capital, the fleet can be fully restored by month's end.
Otello strokes his chin and nods.
Here. You may count yourself as one of the family.
Oh!
That grants you the right to display it.
He passes you a fine sword Valera crest etched on the hilt. You obtain the item Dusk Fall. What does this do? 1725 damage. Accuracy versus deflection, attack time, recovery time. Exceptional. 30% damage increase, 8 accuracy, 2 penetration, devious, plus penetration when attacking the same target as an ally. Featherlight, plus 50% action speed. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Ado.
Better that the Valeras ran our fleet against the rocks than suffer peace with our enemies.
Martino crosses his arm in grimace. You're welcome.
If the Bardatos want our protection, they will have to deal with us on fairer terms. Some meager consolation there.
He shrugs. What will you do now when the rivalry is gone?
If the Bardatos are serious about financing our repairs, then the Valeras will be back at sea in no time. From there, we do what we do best. Hunting Principe boats and waving at the crew as they sink.
Yeah. Nice, nice. I will never fly a Principe flag. I don't want to get shot down. Thank you. Okay, well that's done with. I'm going to go to the other house now and talk with them. See if they will give me anything. This is great. I'm a great mediator. Gotta give myself more points though.
Our family could do worse than make peace with such accomplished foes.
You've brought us peace in a difficult time. Thank you.
I never thought to see a Valera on my payroll.
Edzali sighs over her paperwork.
I have not forgotten my debt to you. The Bardato vault is crowded with enough heirlooms that we won't miss this one.
She passes you a handsomely crafted mace, grinning as she hefts it with ease. Oh, damn. Bardato's luxury. Okay. 30% damage, accuracy. Dang. 30% to sicken the target, or 5% chance to, and grants nobility status. What?
Speak up. My business never sits.
Oh my god, are you serious? It grants the nobility status? Can I put it somewhere? Heck yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take that gun off. I have both swords from both families now. That's goddamn amazing. Okay. %10 chance to fit on self on a scoring a hit. Oh. Oh. Oh shit, I actually needed those gems? Oh, damn it. So superb. Oh, 15,000 gold to enchant that. Oh. Oh. Well, I just got a really strong blade, so I'm happy. +2 to diplomacy right there is ridiculous. I really want to know, like, what's the penalty reduction? Does it go below 0 is what I really want to know. One of the Zamar's client is late in delivering. Zamar asks to track down Captain Radora in the Wild Mare. I know her. I've seen her. But let's go here before this place closes again. Actually, what's my reputation with them? Valiant Trading Company 3. Yes. Wait, only these 4 matters? Interesting. I'm all about money in this first run, so anything that gives me money is going to be a positive. And being on friendly terms with the Valiant Trading Company, yeah, that's gonna be money.
I'll see it done.
It's still going on, is it? When will those arrogant louts decide that enough is enough? Has been raving ever since they moved in next door. Imagine them as neighbors.
Valiant clerk whispers in the ear of her friend, who closes her eyes and nods sagely manner.
It's a point of pride, I suppose, having the bigger house in the district.
The second woman ponders this herself, glancing out the office window and tapping her chin.
Pride! I wouldn't count on either of them having much of that in stock.
She flinches as she notices you, but recovers quickly, putting on a winning smile.
Something we can help you with, madame?
The clerk favors you with an official smile. I couldn't help but overhear. What were you guys talking about?
Have you been walking through Queen's Birth with your eyes closed? Or have you simply failed to notice the trouble between the Bardato and Valera families?
She gestures meaningfully towards the door and gives you an expressive look. I haven't heard anything. Enlighten me.
Let us bring you up to speed, yes? Two families, Bardato and Valera, have been feuding for months. The Bardatos are older, wealthier, and better established, both here and back in the republics.
You guys are behind on the news. They just made a peace.
The Valeras are newer to Deadfire, but success at pirate hunting earned them prompt status. They purchased an estate next door to the Bardato house, and a whole nest of conflict and disagreement arose from there.
One side has the money, while the other is a rising star. Unfortunately, it's all too natural that they should disagree.
What are you guys doing here?
We are apprentice clerks to Luca and Governor Alvari. They don't let us access serious documentation, except under the strictest supervision, of course. Someday, though.
It is a joy and a pleasure to serve the trading company in any capacity. Once you see how irregular everything is in Neketaka, it seems obvious that the Huana are clueless and the Republics are so decidedly in the right.
Have you been walking through Queen's Birth with your eyes?
You did? Oh, stop it! No, don't stop there. Tell us more. We've been cooped up in this office all day, and the only intrigue to be had is what precious little goes by our windows.
They were itching to do it, but I was able to convince them otherwise.
But isn't that noble of you? Come then, we can't let the good word simply wither on the vine.
The clerk busies himself with the room. Favoring you with a brief glance, he rubs his eyes and exhales through his nose.
If you're here on company business, then I will fit you into my schedule.
Examine him. Looking sir is spotted with a number of faded purple stains you recognize as droplets of wine. Someone has tried unsuccessfully to wash them out. Nothing but noting your interest, Luca tugs on his jacket close.
The service at the tavern are clumsy. Most clumsy indeed.
He clears his throat and fans the neck. What is this place?
Stumbling from the street, I see.
Luca sneers and surveys you with a patronizing look.
This is the heart of the Valiant Trading Company. You would know that if you had a reason to be here. From her office, Governor Alvari carries out the will of the Songretta Mea Compresa. We clerks are the fingers of their long reach.
He clutches his hand over his heart and bows sharply. I spoke with Tuenu outside. You have claims to his tribe's land.
A lawful claim, I might add. No matter what the native says to the contrary. He showed up with a forged contract, as if I wouldn't know the difference between our paperwork and theirs.
He gestured dismissively out the door.
Tuenu is lucky I only seized the forgery. The Galad is too good for his kind.
Tuenu didn't mention a forgery.
Sientere, it's no surprise the little cheat is an accomplished liar. I keep his cheap forgery locked in my chest. It's good for the occasional laugh.
There must be an some agreeable way to sort out Taweno's problem.
Your villager friend would do well not to stand between the company and our prize. The company is allowed to solve problems as we see fit. And right now, Taweno is a problem. Besides, lying is second nature to the Ranga heir and his ignorant cliente.
Huh. You know, I can just always sit on top of the office sloop and tell the passerby how company conducts itself.
I see.
Luca glances away, his gaze wandering anywhere but your direction.
The company would appreciate it if you kept our affairs as discreet as possible.
Nice.
Now move along. I have larger matters to resolve than the fate of one insignificant island. This room's typhus already. Must you crowd it further? This again? Precomplan, can it?
What's the purpose behind such contract?
Simple enough. We take on the burden of caring for the tribe in exchange for luminous Adra rights. Taweno is myopic if he thinks his tribe can thrive under Aranga in this climate.
How much would it cost you to lose such the original contract? Nah, I'm not gonna say that. We're talking about the Duape's homeland. This is not right.
This is the homeland they signed away for money, Ak. I can almost guarantee the company will put it to more dignified use.
Keep negotiating like this and you'll drive the Hana into arms of the Royal Deadfire Company.
This is... Ak, true enough. But breaking a contract for diplomacy's sake is simply not done.
The company loses nothing by letting go of an island they never had.
I would be remiss to uphold one contract to the detriment of our operation. Go on then. Some of us have more important duties.
Nice.
I'll be lucky if...
Sweet.
Leave it to me. I'll see. Keeping an eye out. Leave it to me.
This cabinet's full of contracts, ledger, legislation, bills of sales, and even more obscure records of Nekataka bureaucratic underbelly. The way these are organized, there would be no point in poking around aimlessly. Someone would have to approach this archive with a goal in mind if they want to locate the right information.
Eccosi. You have business here?
The guard held up his hand, appraising you with a few glances. Whose office is this?
Governor Lueva Alvari. Governor Alvari manages the company's day-to-day operations. As you can imagine, this makes her a very busy woman.
I'd like to speak with the governor.
You are in luck. The governor is between meetings. Go on in.
I'll see it done. Leave it to me. I'll see it done. They won't see us come. Leave it to me. Absolutely
sneaky,
not.
sneaky.
I'll see it.
Okay, 1 second, dude. Oh, I only have 1 map fragment. Okay, I'll speak with you in a bit. Don't worry.
Leave it to me.
This is a huge ass fucking bathroom. Oh my god. Jesus. Let's go to the headquarters.
Keeping an eye out.
Okay. What's down here first? Queen's birth? Let's head out. See what we can find. I lost my baby.
Done.
Hi, Toby. The puppet grants perception. I don't know how I'm carrying around all these pets, but I am. Paladin of the Five Sons.
Leave it to me.
Just a moment.
The doorway woman at the desk does not yet look up. She taps at her chin with the quill of her hand in her hand and look furious concentration on her face. After a few moments, she scrawls something down on the ledger in front of her.
There we are. So, did Alvari send you? I'm putting together the numbers. She will have to be patient.
She glances up, distracted, and look again, blinking owlishly.
Well, you're no clerk. Sientere, Watcher. I was preoccupied. Do not take it personally. They put me in this side office for a reason. Oleska Saraso, advisor. And you are the Watcher that frightened the harbor master. Did you get turned around? I can't imagine what you'd want from me.
Saraso leans sideways to look past you at the door leading to the hallway. How fares the company?
I will not lie. Our fortunes dwindle. I must ask the director for some clarity on these figures. I cannot imagine why they are so low. What can I do for you today, Watcher?
Who's in charge here?
I only handle the numbers, madam. If you are looking for work, you should speak with Governor Alvari. Her office is downstairs, towards the back.
With that, Suanso politely turned back to her work.
Ado, Watcher. Governor Clario had many kind things to say about you. I have you here in the ledger. A net profit. What